The White House is on the defensive about reports that a Russian military intelligence unit offered bounties to Taliban militants in Afghanistan to kill U.S. soldiers, information that President Donald Trump said he was unaware of. When asked Monday why the president had not been informed, White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany told reporters intelligence is verified before it reaches the President of the United States, and in this case, it was not verified. Top administration officials conducted a classified briefing Monday for 8 House Republicans about the matter. A group of Democratic Party lawmakers are scheduled to have a similar briefing Tuesday morning. The New York Times reported this weekend that U.S. intelligence units had told the president in late March about their conclusion that a Russian unit linked to assassination attempts had offered to pay Taliban members for the killing of U.S. service members in Afghanistan. The president tweeted on Sunday that neither he nor Vice President Mike Pence had been briefed on the matter. The Trump administration says it has locked down nearly all the entire supply of one of the only available anti-COVID-19 drugs from the manufacturer for the next several months. That raises questions about access to one of the few treatments available for COVID-19 or coronavirus. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced on Monday it had secured 500,000 treatment courses of the antiviral drug from the U.S. pharmaceutical company Gilead Sciences. The drug in question is called remdesivir. The order comprises 100% of the company's production for July and 90% for August and September. Gilead signed licensing agreements with generic manufacturers also from India, Pakistan, and Egypt to supply remdesivir to 127 mainly low and middle income countries, but it left out Brazil, Mexico, and China. VOA News. The World Health Organization Director General said the coronavirus pandemic is not even close to being over and that the outbreak is accelerating globally. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said on Monday in Geneva that Tuesday marks 6 months since the UN Health Agency was first informed of a cluster of unusual pneumonia cases in China, the first indications of the coronavirus emergence. He noted that WHO has since recorded more than 10 million cases and 500,000 deaths globally. Tedros said the hard reality is this is not even close to being over. Dozens of vaccine candidates are currently in early stages of testing, and some may move into the late stage of testing later this year. A survey released Monday says the coronavirus pandemic has left most Europeans wanting more cooperation between EU states and adds that many believe the bloc failed during the crisis. The survey also finds most Europeans no longer see the United States as a reliable partner, a major shift from attitudes that date back to World War II. The responses are part of a poll of 11,000 people carried out by the European Council on Foreign Relations in late April and early May in conjunction with several European newspapers. A rocket attack on a crowded marketplace in Afghanistan's volatile southern Helmand province killed at least 23 civilians and injured 15 others. On Monday, residents reportedly accused Afghan security forces of firing the rockets during clashes with the Taliban. The governor's office in Helmand rejected the allegations and instead blamed the insurgent group for being behind the bloodshed. A Taliban spokesman denied the insurgent group's involvement. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani's office denounced the incident and urged the Taliban to quit violence in favor of peace talks. Monday's bombing took place a day after 8 civilians were killed when a roadside bomb ripped through their vehicle in Washir district of Helmand province. Pakistani security forces say they've killed 4 assailants who attacked the Pakistan Stock Exchange building in Karachi. 3 security forces officers were killed and 7 people, including 3 police officers, were injured in the gunfire. The attackers entered the exchange compound Monday morning after opening fire with guns and grenades. Authorities say the attackers never entered the trading building. The Baluchistan Liberation Army has claimed responsibility for the attack in social media posts. And the U.S. Supreme Court on Monday handed down abortion rights advocates a victory, striking down a restrictive abortion law in Louisiana that would have left the southern state with only 1 abortion clinic. The vote was 5-4 with Chief Justice John Roberts siding with the court's 4-member liberal contingent.